it's Saturday night.
It's Tuesday.
They don't know that.
We are live, you idiot. Don't say that?
Oh, I should have brushed my teeth.
Me too.
Panda
What's
Man.
up, Panda Man?
Panda Man. I don't know her.
You don't know her?
Oh, yes.
Yes. Hannah Hallett.
Yeah.
What's up, Katie the Human? I just sent you a letter.
I'm so shook.
For Luke.
I'm so shook.
You're so shook. How's everybody doing? What's new?
I passed away.
I'm gonna let everybody get on here. It was good. It was long. I'm kind of tired, like mentally, but I'm okay. It was a good day overall. Luke is in Vancouver. He got called out at the end of last week and is going to be there for 3 weeks. So he might be doing a solo live stream at some point, but for right now, it's just going to be us.
Yes,
But retracting a message.
She said I'm.
Oh.
And when I said I'm.
Hi, Hannah. What's up? How was your guys' days?
I'm so shook.
Yeah, it was a good day. I worked. You worked. Anything else of interest happened today?
No.
I'm back from VidCon and I really miss my friends and Crush. Well, that's too bad.
Yops.
We didn't get to go to VidCon this year, which was sad, but I'm sure it was fun. Did you hear about all the scandal at TanaCon? That was like, I enjoyed, that was probably my favorite thing about this whole...
VidCon, I don't know her. I don't.
Oh, do you not know her?
Mm-mm.
You had a baseball practice.
Basketball.
Basketball? Oh.
Basketball.
I don't know why I read baseball, because
This
it's
is
baseball time.
annoying me.
Did you go to TanaCon, Katie? That's what I want to know.
Katie did not go to TanaCon.
Did you though? Let's frame this better.
It's Craig again. Yips.
Greg, what's up, bud? How are ya? I know, right, Katie? Me too. I love all of the like racket about it. I watched Philip DeFranco's video just right before this, and he was talking about it, and I was shook about it.
Gang, gang.
Yeah, like this.
Says a Violet. I don't know her.
How dare you? Where are we? We're in an undisclosed location. Technically, we're in a basement of. It doesn't really matter. We're in an undisclosed
Just
location.
don't talk. My only reason to go to that part of California is Disneyland. So yeah, honestly,
Same. That's what I miss the
same.
most. Is that what you were gonna say? Sorry, that's what
No,
you're gonna do.
okay, that's fine.
Who's Tessa? Tessa Violet is a creator. She's still making stuff, but she changed her from video to music. But she is one of my favorites, and I know of her. I mean, I know her kind of, but not really. Like, we're not friends or anything, but we're acquaintances. But she's really cool. Check her out on YouTube. She just had a big music release, single release.
Subscribe.
Matthew Moore. Oh, yeah, if you guys are new and you don't know who Matthew is, go subscribe to his channel.
Yips.
Tessa is queen. Yeah. Where do you guys work? Well, I work at a place called Mildred's. It's a little sandwich shop / coffee shop, and I am a sandwich maker, barista, teller, everything. It's a family-owned thing, so everybody kind of does everything, and I enjoy it a lot. I work with a really cool staff. What about you? What do you do for a living?
I work at a bakery.
He's so shook about it.
This is Paul. Can talk for hours and hours and hours upon. No,
About work.
Here's a story.
Yes, here's
I
a story.
moved here and I
Started a new
got
job.
a job, and then Paul was like, "How was your day? Tell me all about it." Blah 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 blah. And I was like, "It was good. It was fine. I worked for 8 hours. I'm home now. It was fine." And then Paul started a new job, and Paul was like, and I was like,
Story after story after story
yeah,
about what
I
happened.
didn't even ask, and Paul would be like, "Oh, so this happened today. This happened today. This happened today. This happened today. This happened today," and I'd be like,
I don't care. You and Luke came in to visit me one time, and it was really funny because all the people didn't know that, like, they knew I was a twin, but they'd never seen Luke, and so he walked in and they were like, "Yips, we look a lot alike," which is kind of crazy because I don't think we look that much alike. Elijah, what's up, buddy?
I'm concerned about this. Hold on.
What?
This is gonna dry out if I don't cover it.
Oh yeah. Where's the lid? Oh,
Right there.
okay. Jobs are tough. Elijah, what's your third favorite reptile? Well, my first one would be
None of them.
none of them.
Reptiles and amphibians.
How do adults survive under stress? Sorry, continue.
We
Well, I come back to
were
that.
just discussing this at work because one of the girls who worked there got a biology degree and she did field studies on reptiles and amphibians. So
she now works at a bakery, so.
Yeah, she also got promoted. Anyways,
Over you?
yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
I'm not mad. Anyways, she worked in that field and we were discussing it at work. So I'm trying to remember what reptiles and what amphibians are. I think reptiles are the ones that need external heat, right?
Like the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think
that's why they have the
amphibians-
scales like that.
Amphibians are the ones like turtles and frogs that can live underwater,
But just breathe
survive
air.
underwater,
Yeah.
breathe air underwater. So third favorite reptile.
I like alligators. They're cool. And dangerous. I don't know. I like the what are those Komodo dragons? Is that technically a reptile?
Yeah, I think
I like Komodo dragons.
amphibians are born in water. Yeah. So because frogs are tadpoles,
Yeah,
and then they
that's true.
grow legs and they swim.
Yeah. Wait, we don't. I don't want to miss this one. How?
I don't know what my third favorite reptile is, but I like the lizard that, as a self-defense mechanism, squirts blood out of its eyes. At its
as a
as a defense.
Yeah, that's crazy. Craig asked how adults survive under the stress. That's a good question. I mean, I just try not to get stressed out. I'm not
really that stressed out.
I got super stressed. So when I moved to college, I was a homeschool kid. I'd taken college credits online prior to going to college, but when I moved and that was stressful. And I think the best thing that anyone my friend Courtney Simmons, she just kind of took me under her wing and was like, just relax, this will be fine. We'll get your syllabi printed. It'll be good. I'd already done everything. I just needed to chill. And I think having someone speak truth into your life, having people around you that can speak that truth into your life is probably the way that I survive some stress. I don't know. I have people like Matthew to make fun of my stress. I'm just kidding. What's up, Mara? I think I missed some people. I'm sorry that came on.
Squirting blood out of your eyes are so metal. Wow.
Judy!
I know, it's me.
What's up, girl?
I like turtles.
How can I pay for college when I can't pay for my own phone bill? R.I.P. SMH. That is
Here's a fun
struggle.
tip. Just don't go to college.
That's what Matthew did. I went to college, and I do suggest going to college. I liked my college degree. I think it didn't really even your friend who's now working at Dolce. She has a degree in biology, and she's working at a bakery.
Yeah.
So in a lot of ways, depending on the field you want to go into, sometimes it's not really that beneficial.
I think if you have your heart set on being a doctor or being a lawyer, and that's what you need to,
and you enjoy
want
that
to do,
stuff.
It's worth it to go to college because but whatever. But if you want to go into something in the arts, I mean, college can help you.
Yeah, theater. That was very helpful for me to go to college for theater, but it wasn't necessarily something I don't know, because so I was talking to my buddy Mike. I went to the pool because I've quit at the pool now. I'm no longer working there. Surprise. But today was supposed to be my last day, but I ended up the outdoor pool got shut down because of weather, so I didn't have a shift. But I went into the indoor pool to say bye to our boss because it was also her last day, and so I got to talk to the lead guard. This is all unimportant. My friend Mike, he is going to school to be a doctor's assistant, and he was talking about school, and he had a buddy that was in that doctor. What is it? It's just doctor's assistant. There's another name for it, but a doctor's assistant. He was in that program, and then they're educated similar to a doctor, like a nurse practitioner, that same level of education. But anyway, so he was saying that he had a buddy who was in the program who just dropped out of school, moved to Florida, and started training for being a stuntman. And now he's been in movies and on there's a tour for Jurassic Park that tours. It's a show, but it's kind of like Cirque du Soleil, but not really. It's
Dinosaurs
play,
alive,
but like with stunt people.
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, he was in the final call for the Marvel tour, and then he got cut in the last audition, and then he's now on the docket for Jurassic World tour. Anyway, but it's like something like that where it's like I don't think when you pursue a career that you have to think within the confines of like being a doctor, fireman.
Yeah.
Like try to think outside that box. And some of those things, like what he did, he didn't need a degree. He just had to pass a test for being a stuntman, and that's a lot cheaper than going to college. And now he's paying off his college loans. So try not to go into debt if you can help it. Oh wait, we missed a lot of what's happening here. This guy.
I was reading all of it.
Oh, you were. What a mess. Do what Maddie did college. Zicky. Yeah. I have to go to college to get a degree for my job. You're doing graphic design. I do enjoy that, and I do think that is a very valuable degree to get for like stuff like that. Especially because a lot of my friends that have gone in to get graphic design degrees have ended up switching degree paths. And I think a lot of that's due to the fact that you're not really, like, graphic design isn't quite what a lot of people expect. I would do some research in on that and see if the degree is actually going to benefit you, or if it's going to be.
He knows what he's doing.
I'm just giving some advice from my friend. She ended up going into architecture and now has. She actually just got married, so I don't know if she's doing anything with it. She is still. No, she's a graphic designer. She got a degree in architecture, and now she's back in graphic design. Anyway, you don't necessarily need a degree to be a graphic designer. You just need some experience.
Well, Craig wants to go.
That's fine, Craig. It's really helpful. I'm a component, not a component. I condone going to college.
Yeah, I'm not saying you shouldn't go,
No.
but I'm also saying just go and be. What's that word that annoys me that you use all the time? Be.
What are you trying to say? I was not
What's
tracking.
one of the minimalism words?
Beatitudes? What?
No, that's not a minimalism word. You say it all the time.
Beneficial?
Intentional.
Oh, and that's not a B word.
I'm not saying it was a B word. I was saying be intentional.
Oh.
I'm saying you need to be this, but I couldn't think of the word.
Yes, no, I got you now. I'm tracking. I learned a lot in college, and so I was really happy that I went. But I don't think it is for everybody.
Yeah, I just didn't go because I didn't want to go.
Yeah.
But
and you saved a lot of money doing that.
Yeah, some people wanted to go.
Yeah. I think for me, a lot of it was like not even totally this, but I think my parents, like they expected us to go to at least a year of Bible school, and then after that we could do whatever we wanted. But so like then I was already there, and I was like, no, well here we go.
Kyler wants to be a Minecraft player when he grows up.
There you go. That's cool.
I don't think you need college for that, probably.
Probably not.
I do think college should be free, but that's another issue for another day.
Do you? Really?
I think not like.
Well, okay. So the only reason I asked this, and this is a very,
I feel like general core studies should. I mean, it technically is kind of.
Yeah, you can get government assistance, but like, so the reason I think not, and hear me out, guys. So this is why I don't think college should be free. The moment you make something free, just like high school education, people stop caring about it. Paying money for something makes you care a lot more for it, and this is a little bit of my problem with like parents helping kids pay for college. I think that it's good because it helps them get out of college debt free, like especially if your parents are wise and save money. My parents couldn't, like my dad and mom couldn't. There was too many of us kids to help us all, and then they felt like if they helped one, they'd have to help us all, and so they just said you're on your own. But the thing I think that made that valuable is I put a lot of stock into like, okay, so what am I pursuing? Why am I here? What am I doing? And then I worked really hard for that, and I graduated. And I'm not a book person. I'm not a school person, and I graduated with high honors. So like that's something that like I would not have applied myself to if I wasn't paying for it.
I'm not saying I'm just saying I don't think college should necessarily be free, but I think that college should be more affordable.
Yes, I agree with that. More affordable. It's almost impossible
where that people
right
could
now.
work and pay off their college loans. Not even loans, just work and pay for it.
Like almost like a couple $1,000 level rather than
Yeah.
tens of thousands of dollars. Yeah.
$100,000 to go to an art school.
Oh, yikes. Yuck. $500 for a book? A book? I agree. I had a couple of those books that I had to buy. I literally, out of all of my books from college, I have one book left that I kept. And it's literally an accent book that has a book of CDs in it that teaches you accents. And that's the only reason I kept it. Was because whenever you do a show, you never know what show you're going to do. So having a refresher course is always good. But other than that, I didn't keep any books. What's wrong with my autocorrect? Oh, so the conversation starters. This is what the whole point of this video was. Hey guys,
Yipes.
pays for debt for 30 years. I agree. That's ridiculous. All right, so this is a great way to start our conversations. It's talking about debt in college and stuff. But we are going to do a couple random conversation starters, and we want you to join in with us. Okay, so when we ask a question, this isn't just for us. It's also for you to chime in and have a conversation because I want to talk about some of this stuff. What is something you are obsessed with? That goes for you guys. I think I know what Matthew's obsessed with. But what? So wait, for Matthew though, let me guess which thing you are most obsessed with.
Oh.
Because I know several things that you're obsessed with. Oh, but I don't know if you would even classify which one you're most obsessed with.
I know which one I'm most obsessed with. One has been longer.
Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Sports? Supernatural and Disney?
Who said sports?
Boy.
This is not a safe place for you. Whoever said sports. Just kidding, Darren.
Darren, you're great. Answer for Mariah, who's asleep.
What sports do you like, Darren?
Ukraine right now. Dancing. I agree. I am obsessed with dancing. I love it. I wouldn't still be doing it if I wasn't.
Obsessed with memes. Don't say that to me ever again. Getting the human. You haven't even watched Moana.
I loved The Greatest Showman though. I was obsessed with that when that came out. I loved it.
I'm gonna sit here and pick my zit.
Oh, here we go. Let me help you. Music, hands down, and not pop music. The music that is different and breaks molds. I like that. That's cool.
Okay, here's the thing about pop music though.
A lot of bands.
Pop music is just whatever's popular right now. Pop isn't like some.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like pop music gets a bad rap. A lot.
Pop music is just whatever's popular on the radio right now. Pop music right now is Post Malone. So, I mean, I don't like pop music right now, but like, there's just different genres and different decades and different eras and different things that people go through.
See, and so Craig, this is the problem I have with what you just said. You said pop is so generic, and the problem is pop is literally who has the most money to play the song on the radio right now. So it's driving itself culturally, and it's only generic because they play it so often, and all of it sounds generally pretty similar. They all follow the same trend because the people that have the money are driving the trends. So that's why you have like these indie artists that come out and they get big because people are excited to hear something different out of the mold that the corporate world wants you to listen to, which I don't think necessarily, like as far as an industry goes, that's normal. That's what's going to happen. IKEA furniture is going to look like the trendy, whatever, generic stuff that you're going to get. I love IKEA, but does that make sense a little bit? They're going to produce what people are buying. People like pop music because it's what they hear all the time and it's familiar. But that's also why it sounds generic, because we hear it all the time. But I don't think that's bad. I think those artists are still artists, and they're still creating music that's not. I mean, a lot of it's driven by politics and not politics, but like music politics. But I don't know. I don't think it's necessarily something to be frowned upon, as far as or to be rejected from being cool. I feel like a lot of people try to make statements about, oh, I don't listen to pop music. It's like, well, pop music is still music. It's still an artist putting their stuff out there. Oh, is the mic not working very good? Let me see if I can turn him up a little bit. He's up all the way. I don't really know.
Yips. Hey.
Hey. Maybe we're just too far away from it. Let's see if we can. Do you want to scoot up? Yeah, it's peaking kind of low. I don't know what's going on with this microphone. Hey, is this better? Is this better?
I was messing with my hair, then I realized that you guys were messing with your hair, then it got weird.
Oh.
Yips.
Yeah, I can hear on my computer very well, but I can hear you perfectly fine on my phone. Weird. I don't know. That's weird. Maybe it's...
Ben or French pop. I like French pop.
Well, sorry.
AKA whatever is popular in France.
Oh, do you?
My home. Just kidding.
No ASMR, please. Okay, sorry. I agree. There's a lot of bands outside of the U.S., and I think that there's a lot of really good ones. I like K-pop a lot, but that's, again, Korean pop, so it's like kind of American pop now, too. People love Korean pop. I got an itch on my back.
I can get the pickles out if you guys keep on saying ASMR.
Yeah, we could do a pickle ASMR. I hate it. I hate ASMR so much. It just makes me shiver. What's up? Living for the mic. Thanks.
I enjoy things that were released in the 70s.
What does that even mean?
Oh, Katie the Human said, don't ever mention K-pop around me ever again. Oh,
like... Wait, what is that big one right now? The big band that's K-pop?
idea.
I listen to a lot of like random K-pop, so I don't know. Wait, here we go. What is your favorite way to waste time? Or what is a way you like to waste time?
With my friends.
You don't want to hang out with your roommate?
You're my friend first.
YouTube, I agree. YouTube is a huge waste of time for me. I do agree. Wasting time with friends is probably one of my favorite things to do. Even if I have other things I need to be doing, I generally will opt to waste time with a friend.
K-pop artists are such good dancers because that's all they do, and then they pass out because they're government clones.
They really are. It sounds like a pretty intense thing.
Yeah.
Their contracts are nuts.
I was watching a video about it.
Me too. So who knows how true that is, but I assume it's decently.
It was true. It came from the internet.
Don't say that. What is other ways? Instagram is a huge waste of time for me. I saw Hannah Hallett said that. I'm trying to be more intentional with how much I use things. The new software for the iPhone when it comes out will have a way to like set time locks on apps. So like you can only spend X amount of time on an app, and then it'll tell you. You can always clear out of it and bypass it, but like it'll say, hey, your time's up, and like just to give you kind of a way to break the habit, because Instagram is the one thing I just go to. I'm just like, and then I waste.
I did watch that. Is that where I saw? I think that is where I saw that video. That thing about the K-pop was Shane Dawson's conspiracy theory video.
I didn't watch it on his. I watched one about they interviewed like K-pop stars and stuff, and it was like a documentary style. But it's long. I didn't watch all of it.
YouTube is the best time waster I know.
That's
Eating
true.
is one of Ben's favorite ways to waste time.
Ooh, I agree with that.
Twitter is probably my #1 waste of time these days. I fall down so many rabbit holes.
Same.
I'm on this chat so I don't feel lonely. Wow. Same.
Yay, me too. I don't feel lonely because you guys are talking. That makes it a lot easier.
I have a baby at home, so it's hard to waste time.
That's true. No, and that's one thing I want to be more intentional about my time when I am home. Like being like more intentional with like editing, because I have so many videos right now I'm working on, but I think I have so many that I've now lost track of which ones I'm working on, and I don't have anything. Like I feel kind of lost when I get started. I don't know where to start, so I need to just sit down and get started. I've gotten all my like professional videos done. Now I just have to get like my videos done. Eating is weird. Yeah, a little bit.
I love just generic statements like that, like eating is weird. Because honestly, everything is weird if you think about it. Breathing is weird.
Walking is weird.
Walking is
like
weird.
The amount of muscles and like bones that have to move to make walking happen. Honestly, we are so used to things sometimes. If you really break them apart and think like of an alien coming here and looking at us, we would look freaky. You know, if this wasn't the norm.
Well, aliens walk too.
Yeah,
well,
but
maybe they levitate. I don't know.
Well, but maybe they're more like they don't have the joints. It's all like flexible, and so they don't have bones. I don't know. I don't think aliens even exist. But whatever. Math.
Oh, demons exist?
Yeah.
Abby is here and Maya is here.
Maya, pew, 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 and Katie. No, wait,
Abby.
yeah, Abby. Abby, pew, pew, pew,
Moo more. Do I like sports? No.
pew. Yeah. Do you like sports?
Mm-mm.
Mm.
I like. Okay, I do like. I don't like. I
Tell us how you
didn't
love it.
like being playing sports when I was growing up. Like I'll enjoy. Like I was in Boy Scouts, so we would all do like troop outside activities every meeting. So I would like playing football and like capture the flag and soccer with everybody. So in that instance, yes, I like sports, but I don't want to go out and be on a team,
Yeah, I agree.
and
with
I don't
that.
want to watch it on TV.
I agree with that. I'm much more of an interactive person, so like if I can do it with people I know, I enjoy that. Like I enjoy playing volleyball with like a group of people, or even like football, whatever. Like whatever we're playing, just play it with people that I know, and waste time with some people.
Celebrities are weird. Why do we put people up on pedestals for being prettier or more talented than us? I don't get it.
I actually like. Okay, so humans. This is it's interesting biblically speaking, going back to like even biblical times. Idolatry has been like we want to worship something. Humans inherently have the desire to worship something. Would you agree with that? And so I think that naturally, if we can't put like a little golden statue up and we're not pursuing Christ or God, like then naturally we will find something to make an idol. Are you picking at your
Yeah, I said zip big time.
Why was that boring? Sorry.
No, because I have problems with idolatry.
Me too.
Okay.
I think we all do.
Every time you talk about it, I feel like you're directly trying to put on me
No! Why would you think that? About like what?
about Katy Perry.
Oh, about like I mean maybe, but like for me, I mean money is a huge idol for me. I'm constantly stressed about it, and I want it to be like I want to have not even that I want to have more. Like I love living with like less and living under my means, but like it does come at that like the kind of the desire for more. I think I have an idol in pride, like my talents. Like I have like that's an idol of wanting or feeling like I'm better than I actually am. If we're being real honest and deep.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
I get that. In your case. Just kidding.
We're gonna end this live stream now. I'm just kidding.
I'm just kidding.